Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let's get my live chat turned on. Hey, Scott, how you doing, buddy? You can see my hair's wet. It's raining here still. They still out there working on them four-wheelers in the shop, and I was out there messing with the side by side, trying to get ready to mount me a 52-inch light bar on the top of that thing. Put some light on the subject. Get it so I can see. Hey, Mr. Steve, what's going on, buddy? Commercial, now you're here. Thank you, buddy. Gordon, what's going on? SLC Farms, Brian made it in. All right, we got 4 people in here and 3 thumbs up. Now it just jumped. I don't know which one of y'all to call out. Somebody was slacking, though. Got me some brackets. We're making some brackets to put some LED whips on the Polaris. The company sent us some to put on the side-by-sides and try to get that finished up tomorrow for y'all and for the company. Appreciate them sending the stuff to try out. It was Gordon slacking. You probably couldn't read it. And we're going to start doing something here. Well, I mentioned it last week, but I didn't really think about it. But now it's going to be a thing. If you buy merch during our live stream on Sunday, when you make a purchase, if you put it in the comments Sunday Night Live or somewhere on there, it should be somewhere to leave a comment. When you make an order, we're going to throw something in for you and surprise you. We sure do appreciate y'all buying the stuff. Y'all buying it. So, I never would have imagined it, but we do appreciate it. And to show you we appreciate it, we're going to start sending you something you don't know you're going to get. It ain't going to be much. It ain't going to be a new grill, Mr. Steve. Last week, Mr. Steve Mack said we was going to throw in a Pit Boss grill with every order. Hey, Kurt, what's going on, buddy? I talked to Steve earlier this week, and we was going over the business plan. I asked him for his bank card to get it set up for these Pit Boss grill giveaways, and the phone connection got terrible, and I don't know if it's because he's in Canada or what. This whole service cut off, and I ain't been able to get back in touch with him since. $7.99 a t-shirt. Hey, Joey, how you doing? Kurt moves second cutting hay today. I saw some stuff on Facebook with you cutting hay, buddy. I don't know if the shirt has got to Scott yet, but it should be on the way. So yeah, so if you order, I'm doing great. It's wet. You can see my hair it looks shiny. That's because it's wet. It's raining outside. I was out there peeling with my side-by-side trying to figure out mounting a 52-inch light bar on the roof. And got to put some LED whip lights on it. We got in a couple weekends, we got a big ride we're going to. My daughter and son, there's a singer named Kid G. I'm probably saying that wrong because I know nothing about them. But they're putting on a concert at one of the riding parks in North Carolina. And we're gonna try to go. We're gonna try to go hang out and camp for the weekend and ride and have a good time. We planned on racing this weekend, but the Mother Nature won. First shower since the last rain. Yeah. That Kid G's performing Friday night. Then there's another band or a couple bands that's going Saturday night. And that's at Deep Creek ATV Park. That's the first one I ever went to. So if any of y'all like Scott and Gordon, any of y'all want to come meet and hang out, I'd love to hang out. It's going to be right in y'all's backyard. BG says she loves Kid G. I definitely can't play no music on her. I play music, it'll be game, set, match. Let me get me a little bit of ice in my cup. What's everybody been up to the weekend? Yeah, Gordon, they probably a little bit younger than me and you, buddy. Probably. A little. Not a lot. That don't mean we can't go have fun though, Gordon. Because my wife is 7 or 8 years older than me and she's going to go. Did y'all hear that? My wife is 7 or 8 years older than me and she's going to go. Had to buy new pants today. Yeah. I've been buying some new pants too. I'm still in the same size, but my tool shed's gotten a little bigger. And I don't have no fancier tools to put in it. See, my wife married up. I married up. I might be in trouble with all that about your wife. I made a run yesterday for a Beller Twine and fuel, a few beers, and mowed the lawn. Yo, I found a drink. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if I'm gonna show you. Crown Royal Maple. I don't know if it's new. I can only find it in one store. Steve Max telling G4 Picks, hey. And then if y'all wondering, my wife is not 7 or 8 years older than me. Y'all was about to think she robbed a cradle, ain't it? You know, I was thinking, yeah, she done that girl done mess around and robbed a cradle and stole Jackie when he was that young so no other women couldn't snag him up. But yeah, I found this Crown Maple. I was telling Mr. Steve about it the other day. And it's very good. That's the only size bottle I can find it in also. You need to get you a Pepsi. Real sugar. Normally Crown goes good with Coke. I tried that. I've been there, done that. Get you some Crown Maple and Pepsi Real Sugar. Might have felt sorry for the sugar. I went to 4 or 5 different stores this weekend trying to find my Pepsi Real Sugar. Evidently, It's hard to get a drink made with real sugar anymore. She probably feels that much older putting up with you. Steve said Crown Royal blended whiskeys. The blend is then finished in maple toasted oak with a unique smoothie. So dang, Mr. Steve done researched it. Chicken bones liquor mixed with root beer is really good. Well, Kurt, where in the world will I find something called chicken bones? Hey, Mr. Monty, what's going on, buddy? Chicken bones. Let me write that down. Either I can write it down, Kurt, or you can send me an email and I'll get you my address and you can send me a little sample size. Chicken bone liquor, okay. Cinnamon candy. I tried Fireball. No, I did not try Fireball. My baby brother, has some that's like a different brand. It's like Fireball, but it's not quite as sweet. I got some of that at Christmas and tried it from him. And actually, it's pretty good. We've been talking about going down next to the beach, Myrtle Beach. They got a couple huge stores down there that have a tremendous selection of stuff to choose from. Like that's where we need to be going. That's the kind of store we need to be go shopping in, ain't it? Chocolate liquor, spicy cinnamon. Just a few drops. Okay. Brian, SLC Farms had some one time. It tasted like chocolate milk. It's fairly expensive, but that's gonna probably put it out of my league, Kurt. Unless I can find some on clearance. Did y'all see the little picture I shared the other day? A little short about my new grill we picked up. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of videos in the works. Nothing fancy, nothing special, because I don't do fancy and special, but we got a bunch of stuff coming. Chocolate milk. No, it wasn't a beer, Joey. It was. Where's Brian at? Brian, you still in here? Answer the. What kind of chocolate, that liquor you had that tastes like chocolate milk? That's all right. I know Brian's phone number. I'll text him. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. All right, I just texted Brian. It was something because he actually SLC come down close to us camping last year in the edge of North Carolina, and I don't know if he found it here or if it was something he had previously and found. Mr. Steve said he hasn't seen. He hasn't seen real. It was hard to find here. We looked last night. We was out and I looked at several stores, and this afternoon I went back to my local Walmart and they had it. I'm on live chat, I think. Yeah, I'm on live chat. I'm just slow, Mr. Steve. if I miss somebody, it's Mr. Steve's fault. He's supposed to be catching the slack. There's the link to the pucker butt if y'all want some good mild hot sauce. That classic is where you need to be at. Yep, that classic, see it. Now, if you want something for the holidays, just to mess your friends and family up, get you something with Reaper or Pepper X in it. I like, if I had to choose the taste of, I've got a couple of hot sauces that's real hot. But I prefer the Reaper taste over the Pepper X taste I had. So what's everybody been up to? All right, he texts me back, and that chocolate drink liquor is called Tippy Cow. Give him something hot, they never forget what you gave him. That's right. Yeah, Brian texted me and said he's on a phone call, I believe. But it's called Tippy Cow, Tippycow. Got a couple. We run mostly the 602 crate motor stuff. We built a built motor this winter, y'all remember, and we had some trouble with it, and I haven't had a chance to tear it down. Had a little trouble out of it first of the season and just pulled it out. This weekend they're running the UMP race, which is the built motor stuff, big motor stuff. We might pull a miracle out the hat and try to race some, but I don't know. Yep, Mr. Steve, they was asking and we was talking about mixed drinks and stuff, and I was telling them about that liquor that you let me taste. It tasted just like chocolate milk. Yeah, we're gonna try to get down to the beach down there.
You think that crown, that maple crown?
Yep, I just showed it to him, and I told Mr. Steve about it the other day.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it is sweet. Brian's back.
We better slow down on.
Huh?
Better slow down on. Dang. That's a secret.
The true. They have chocolate, orange cream, and mint. Okay. Right now, I'm trying to decide. And regular cream. Okay. I really like the apple crown. What was that one that y'all had? Vanilla. The vanilla crown is good too. See, this thing is going right on off the tracks, and now we're talking about all different flavors of drinking. See, just imagine we do get to meet up, reschedule. Nothing gonna be off the track. We're gonna have. We got a bunch of beer sitting over there that we've accumulated from trying stuff for y'all. So we're gonna have a bunch of beer at it. I think Brian and Steve Mack's gonna bring all the liquor and Scott. I said I'd provide the food. That's what I said. That's what I committed to years ago when I started, that I'd feed you. And I'm going to feed you somehow. But y'all northerners has got to try grits, though. If y'all going to eat this good country food, they got to try grits, don't they, Joey? The non-drinker breaking the booze. Well, next time you come, Mr. Steve, you definitely gonna get somebody. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna get you some grits. When we had a meetup, I'm gonna make a pot of them too for people just there to be there to try. It's amazing to me, Joey, that from talking to these guys and gals from other places that's never heard of them. It still amazes me from being a small town person like I am that you just assume that everything you do is normal to everybody. And then when you get on here on YouTube and start reaching out and talking to other people, you realize that things is a lot different. Yeah, grits is good. Man, put you some sausage in there. Some grits over easy, sunny side up. Maybe some corned beef hash. Yeah. I went to Minnesota, Joey. That's the furthest I've ever been from home. A couple years ago, when I got my race car, I don't know if you remember. You probably remember. You've been around forever with us. We went to Minnesota to Rick Bork, another YouTuber, and got the race car. And Gordon Bright, in here in the chat, he rode with me and my son to go. You've heard of grits. He does. It's a good money. We're fitting to block money. Grits are good if they fix right, money. See, I could have said your sausage is nasty, but I got to open mine. I go into stuff and try it. Oh, there goes the tippy cow. There's the tippy cow. Yeah, they're here slandering us southern guys and gals. And Monty's like a brother. I mean, like a grandpa to me. I mean, he is just like a grandpa to me. Don't block him, Steve. Don't block him yet. Yeah, don't block him yet. He's been around a while. He deserves a mulligan. Give him one mulligan. Now, timeout might work. See, the kids, the South is known for good moonshine. Yeah, red eye gravy. When we do ever have that meetup, if we ever able to do it, the good Lord's willing, I will cook a big pot of grits for y'all just to try. And it ain't gonna be just grits. I mean, I'm gonna put some sausage, I'm gonna put some flavor in them grits. Right, exactly, Brian. Exactly. He ain't had no grits cooked right. He had grits dumped out of a pack and just boiled and set on the table for him to eat. If you get them in a restaurant now, they can't put salt in nothing. I won't even eat grits at a restaurant no more. Because if you cook them plain, you ain't gonna hardly add enough salt and stuff to season them to make them taste good. So if you eat them like that at a Huddle House or a Waffle House, they got to cook them so they heart healthy and all this, or whatever they doing now. Got to cook them in milk. Got to stir them too now. I'm a stirrer of my grits. You stir them things, them things will go from being one consistency, they'll just cream up on you. That thing like making butter. Yeah, Joe, he eating that microwave stuff. He's what Monty's why he's probably in trouble. He probably got in trouble or something. They was on vacation down here at the beach, and he probably got caught slipping or hollering out the balcony at some woman, and he bought some microwave grits to eat for breakfast or something because he was in trouble, and now he thinks our grits is bad. Yeah, you gotta stir grits. That thing, I mean, if you stir grits, this ain't no joke. I mean, if you really watch them and cook, the things will change consistency on you. Go from a normal clumpy something to just a smooth, creamy something. It takes some salt and some grease. There you go. Kurt's checking out on us. We're done talking about grits too much. Appreciate you coming in, Kurt. Hey, you look good too, buddy, that I saw earlier. Oh, yeah, real butter too now. Not no margarine. You got to have real butter. Got to have some real butter put in it. And there you get some country ham or some of that whole hog sausage. Take you about a good handful of that whole hog sausage and fry it right in the bottom of your pot. Then put your grits and stuff in and cook it right with that in the bottom. Go from there. Building love in that pot. I got to get a haircut, y'all. My beard's out of control. Making you hungry. Brian don't eat a lot of stuff that I cook. Or he says he don't. We got to get back to Brian's too and hang out. We ain't been hanging out in a while. Lee Harris is late. He was at a birthday party. Shaved it all off last week. Red eye gravy. I've had that. My mother-in-law, and for those of y'all, I hate to jump subject because I'll never remember where I was, but I asked people to pray for my stepfather-in-law. He was in a bad 18-wheeler accident last Monday, hauling corn. They did surgery Monday afternoon late to take the bleeding in his brain, get all that under control. Everything has went good. He's off of the ventilator. As of today, he was come off the vent Friday, I believe, or Saturday. As of today, if everything goes good, there's a chance he can come home Tuesday. But thanks to all of y'all praying and stuff for them. Thank you so much. I wanted to give y'all a little quick update on that. Yep, Mr. Charlie hauls a bunch of corn and stuff for farmers in the area. He's been his family farmed forever, and he hauled grain, drove big trucks and stuff for their farm, other farms, for like Pioneer Seed Company, several other people and farmers. And now, he got an accident, but everything's looking awesome. What is red eye gravy? I ain't even gonna tell you no lie, Monty. See, I could have just shot you something off right there and act like the professional YouTuber, but I ain't professional. Look at him, Joey, right on the spot. Gravy made for ham. Scott says ham juice. I make rice with that. We'll do a ham tonight, and I'll do it in the oven or on my grill, and I'll save all the juice and cook rice in that. Call it ham rice. Hey, 69, what's going on, buddy? Monty's had that before. Yeah, he's eat that. He's eat all that stuff. Should have told him. We'd have told him what red eye gravy was when he sent me that sausage recipe. Y'all, that's one thing. He might not like grits. He got some good sausage. I don't know what he puts it on though. Can't imagine having that good of sausage and not putting it in grits and eggs. Gravy from Country Ham. If I ever get high tech enough to get me a camera, I have Joey. If I ever get fancy enough to have me an external camera for this thing, on nights like tonight, when my son and him is right out there working, I could pick the camera up and walk out there and let y'all see them building a motor. They're building a Honda motor out there tonight. Mr. Monty, Joey's asking you if you ever ate a cat head, and it ain't Chinese food. I cook biscuits. I love eating biscuits, but I cannot make a biscuit that I'm proud of yet. Yeah, I cannot make a biscuit. So if anybody has a real good biscuit recipe, please let me know. I know Joey's probably got one, but I cannot quite get one that I'm proud of yet. Like to me, Hardee's has good biscuits, and Golden Corral. Golden Corral has good biscuits. I've had Miss B's, but them ain't Miss B's ain't my favorite. Now they good, Brian, but they ain't like Golden Corral, or they ain't like Hardee's biscuits, or a couple other little mom and pops that I've had. Hey, Mr. Steve, if you would put my email address in right there so Joey can see it, and you send me an email, Miss Joey, and I'll get back up with you. There you go, Miss Joey. Mr. Steve Mack dropped it right there. It's geraldfarms@gmail.com. And once I see it's you, I'll send you my phone number and you can call me and tell me all these instructions and stuff how to do them. Because I'm not, I mean, I will text, but I don't, I'd rather talk to you for 3 minutes and get something figured out than text something for an hour and a half and be confused as hell. Get a job at Hardee's. Yeah, Hardee's has got good biscuits to me. Mr. Monty makes baking soda biscuits. Get inside the info and quit. Well, I might get up with you next time we talk, Mr. Monty, and try yours too. Yeah, I mean, I don't have now like there's several things that I can cook, I think. Now you got to drive 30 miles to see one. Miss rotary phones. I said, I don't I'm on the way, or I'll be there in 10, or what's your address, or something like that. But, trying to talk to somebody that back and forward, the hell, I'll be done and over that and done something, eating, went to Hardee's and got a biscuit. Yeah, there's a Hardee's right across from the hotel that Mr. Steve Mack stayed when he come here. Can y'all believe Mr. Steve Mack come to South Carolina and he asked me where was the closest Starbucks? He wanted to know the closest Starbucks to me. I told him about an hour. And in his town, I think there's like 20 or 15 of them big coffee chains right within his town, just about. Yeah, they sure did, Gordon. I tried a bunch of different ways: buttermilk, regular milk, butter, lard and butter, and stirring them with your spoon, stirring them with your hand. But see, I wasn't quite old enough to remember my grandma making them. Cajun filet biscuits, yeah. Bojangles got decent biscuits too. I like Bojangles biscuits. Recipes in the Betty Crocker cookbook. I ain't got no McDonald's. Dang, y'all in Texas now, Joey? Well, y'all were in Kentucky, right? When I originally found, when we crossed paths on here, weren't you in Kentucky, I think? Or you was from Kentucky or something? Okay. Wow. See, to me, it's weird. I can't understand, like, when people move. Like, everybody I've ever known, has been right here my whole life. And I'm 45 years old. But I reckon for jobs and stuff, you move. Tim Hawkins has a good song about Starbucks. I've never had a Starbucks, I don't think. I will try like a McDonald's frappe, frappa ding dong. I'll drink a frappa ding dong. A caramel frappa ding dong. Them ain't that bad. So I moved to live on the lake. Wow. I heard my grandmother claim that flour had changed a lot. Okay, yeah, I don't doubt that. Scott retired. Tired the sounds of Starbucks. You grew up in a nice area, now it's a half a mile from the hood. Yeah, crapes. My wife and daughter love coffee. I mean, they are connoisseurs. My wife drinks coffee every day. I drank coffee today and yesterday. That's the first time I was telling my wife since probably February. But my wife drinks coffee and my daughter drinks coffee. Iced coffee, regular coffee. Never have had it. Caramel frappe at McDonald's. Need to try it, Brian. It's pretty good. You can use the McDonald's app and save a lot. Your dad drinks it daily. Little Keurig cups, okay. I found my wife, so y'all know I'm a clearance shopper, and when I try to find her coffee stuff, and I found her a bunch of different ones with What's the big thing right now? Pumpkin spice. Local life made it in. Eric, what's going on, buddy? Y'all talking to the fish man himself right there now. That's the fishing legend in my area. I'm gonna go fishing with him and make a video though. As long as the good Lord's willing and I can make it happen one of these days, I'm gonna go get in the boat with him. Because I can't get him in the race car with me. He won't come get in the race car, so I'm right now have to go get in his boat. Go to the big town, y'all would get coffee at McDonald's. Now my dad always drank his coffee straight black. See, like me, I'll get one, but I don't know how to have another one. My wife does have a Keurig, Mr. Steve. I do not. I'm trying to find my. I got a coffee pot out here somewhere. Heck, I don't even know where it's at. I got a coffee pot in my office, so when Gordon comes in the winter, and I know he's coming, I'll have a fresh pot of coffee made out here in my office. Yeah, I don't think my wife and them do Starbucks and all much. I think that's too expensive. Oh, it's gonna be a blast. We ain't got to catch no fish to have fun. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with you and make a video. I like Tim Hortons. Yeah, y'all. I've been on the phone with Mr. Steve some multiple times. I couldn't even count on my hands. And he pull up at this whatever Tim Hortons, and they say, "Hi, welcome to Tim Hortons." And his time he starts talking, and they'll just say, "Extra large, double, 2 chocolate chunks or whatever," and he be, "Yep." Drive up. They know his order before when time he talks. Appreciate you coming in, Brian. Have a good week, buddy. Regular black coffee. Yeah, that's how my dad drank it forever. I don't think I've ever been in a Starbucks. Now I've been in a Target. Excuse me. Which I don't even shop at Target. I don't know that I've ever bought anything at Target. But on Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving, we go in a Target down at Myrtle Beach, and there's a Starbucks in there. But yeah, out here I've got just a normal. Well, I have. Hell, I don't know where my coffee pot's at. How do I lose my whole coffee pot? Y'all, I have lost the whole coffee pot. Did you take the coffee pot last time you was here, Gordon? I don't know what in the world I really could have done with the coffee pot. No, that's a roll of napkins that ain't back there. I don't know what in the world I'm doing with it. You usually see it's right there, right behind the right beside the microwave. And if it's real cold, I would put me a couple. I bet I put that in my camper. I did look. I bet I put it in the motorhome when I got the motorhome. If you lost the coffee pot, now to find a new fabricator. I'll get another one before you come. If it ain't in the RV, no. I know where it's at. Y'all think back. Think back, y'all. Last November, we raced. We went to a dirt track race. and that was cold weather. I put this coffee pot in my race car trailer because the McTaggarts, R.J. McTaggart and Ronald McTaggart, and then remember we drove their race car? They coffee drinkers just like my wife and them. So I carried that coffee pot so I could have my host and them, they could have plenty of coffee. That's where it's at. So when you come next time, Gordon, you better bring a coffee pot. I got to build me a. Appreciate you coming in, Joe. Well, y'all have a good week. Yeah, so if you're in now, starting this week, if you order merch during the live on Sunday night, make sure you leave it, put a comment in your order that you ordered during the live, and we're going to throw something in and surprise you. If you bring welding rods, the labor rate will fluctuate just a little, very little, but it'll help. And if you bring an old fuel tank that we got to cut a hole in, it goes up a lot. I might need some new friends, y'all. I've got to order another box. My last 35-pound box is running out. I hate to see what they are. I need to hurry up and order them before you start me working on something, though, so I know if you get the new price or the old price. He brought that thing down here talking about. So I called him back and said, man, I ain't cutting a hole in that thing. Mr. Steve's got it. Yep, if y'all, there's the link for our merch. Mr. Steve dropped it there, Tri-Finds, and we do have an Amazon link. So if you do shop on Amazon, make sure you use our link. Don't cost you nothing, and we'll get a few cents. We haven't debuted it yet, but we have a Walmart link. We've got the Pit Boss. We partnered up with Pit Boss to be the official grill here at Gerald Farms. Man, that's what makes it fun, makes it enjoyable. Everybody getting to pick and have a good time. I think I'm going to have me a pizza tonight. I started watching a little series on Netflix earlier, and I think so, Lee. I'm not 100%. It still haven't used it, and I've had it a week and a half. We just got a month. Other stuff is taking precedence over it. Cook small. I can't find a small brisket. Smallest one I can find is darn like $80, $90, and man, I hate to cook a $90 piece of meat and mess it up. I reckon $90 might be a small one. The Gordon's pocket. About 900 in Canada. So if any of y'all are how did the brisket turn out, Gordon? Sometimes they do. Sometimes I have guests on. It's just used to do it regular people, then the people quit reaching out. Didn't want to be a part of it. Okay, so that ain't bad. But right now, you can find some pretty good deals on grills. Hey, Trumpet Master, what's going on, buddy? Everything's going good here. Hope it is for you. Yeah, we had several guests on, and actually had some here. Actually, be here. Mr. Steve was here in the shop. Mr. Monty was here in the shop. Chronicles of Kayla, which used to be Chronicles of a Farmer's Wife. She was on. Her and her husband was on with us. I'm sure I'm forgetting some. What is Chris's name? DeHaven. Chris DeHaven was on. Yeah, they're beating something. Yeah, Chris DeHaven was on. But if any of y'all want to be a guest, send me an email. GeraldFarms@gmail.com. And if it's a different name than your channel that I see on here, make sure you let me know somehow who you are, so I'll open it and not think it's spammy something to trash it. Yep, had SLC Farms, Brian on a couple times. You're welcome, Mr. Monty. All you got to do is get back, buddy. If we get you back here, you're welcome. Smaller John Deere. No, they out there working on a 4-wheeler motors. They tear up 4-wheelers about like I don't know what, but they go through them. That I don't know. 2 months ago, I made a little short TikTok or short something showing them putting a new motor on his 4-wheeler, and now it's tore down a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and they're going back together with it now. They got a couple big rides coming up. He needs a boat. Yeah, him and Brandon need to get him a boat. And then they won't tear their four-wheelers up. What's everybody's plans for the week? I got a little bit of welding, a couple jobs to do. Then I want to build me. We bought some fence panels. They're like 36 inches high by 40 some inches long. For when we go camping, they'll go around the awning at our motorhome to keep the dogs in. I want to build me something to go in the receiver hitch of the RV. So if I'm not pulling a trailer, I can haul them little fence panels. And then if I am hauling a trailer, I'll have my side-by-side on the trailer. I can put that hitch hauler in the receiver of the side-by-side to haul my fence panels. Because y'all just been around, y'all know we think a lot of our four-legged babies, and that's why we bought the motorhome. What's the today that burns 90%? Smells like French fries. Heading to the farm show in Woodstock, Ontario. Wow. We're still thinking about going to Georgia again this year. If I can get Gordon and Brian lined up, we might go. Getting things ready for your son to finally come home from the Army. Throw a big party. Well, man, that's awesome that he's coming home. When you do see him or talk to him, tell him thank you from everybody here at Gerald Farms on YouTube. We appreciate their service, buddy. How far is Woodstock, Ontario from you, Mr. Steve? We'll get Mr. Steve over there at that farm show recording for Gerald Farms. Oh my goodness, man, that's right, your backyard, Mr. Steve. All right, what you got to do is you're going to have to ease over there and do me some little recording. I want you to do it in short, like 20-second bursts, though. Don't record long stuff, but then I got to edit it too much. And then we'll get you to, if you can't email it, we have to get it on an SD card and get it sent to me, and then I can make a video from the Ontario farm show. Google says, an hour and 4 minutes? Now that right there is in your back door yard, Miss Steve. Yeah, man. If you decide to go there now, make sure you let me know, Miss Steve. We're gonna get some video footage. We're gonna get some Gerald Farms and the Canada Farm Show footage. Yes, sir, Gordon. It ain't gonna be long, buddy. I'm fitting to shut her down, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in and supporting us here at Gerald Farms. Thank you, Mr. Steve. Just let me know, buddy. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good week. I look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all next Sunday night. Don't forget we do videos on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, live stream every Sunday night. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.